Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's take a look at your December love life. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. Please keep in mind, it's general. It may or may not resonate. If not, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising. Well, your Sun is probably this, but your other placements, your Moon, Rising, Venus. Stick around to the end of the reading as I clarify. The energy can switch up. Might get messages here and there. And if you're returning, thank you for all of your beautiful energy. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what December, and happy birthday to all of you Sages out there. I hope you guys have an amazing birthday. All right, let's see what it looks like for Sagittarius for December. All right, coming in, we've got the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to lay out the cards. I'm going to channel, and then we're going to talk about it. All right, what's influencing that King of Swords? We've got the Hermit, Major Arcana for Virgo. What's on your mind, Sag? Well, you are. The Knight of Wands, male or female. It's just energy. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius for me. What happened in the recent past? Five of Swords in reverse, much better in reverse. Why is everything happening throughout December? You've got the Seven of Cups. All right, maybe your options are going to start opening. What do we got for your outcome? We've got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. A beautiful, what's at the bottom of the deck? Because I'm curious. Oh, okay, Ten of Cups. Some of you guys have a long-term relationship coming in. Could be somebody returning with the Four Swords in reverse. Doesn't have to be. When we say returning, you may have just had a simple conversation with this person, right? It could have been also, too, that you guys were kind of healing, maybe withdrawing a little bit from love, getting your thoughts together, and then you're ready to come out, right? You're ready to face the world. You're ready to face love again, or open to love, or something like that. I definitely feel like you guys are going to be connecting with someone if you aren't already. We've got the King of Swords, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. Now, if you're male, you could be taking on that energy. But, you know, the king, these two kings here could simply be the same person, just different elements, different energy. So we're going to see what's going on. It's all happening because of the Seven of Cups. So it certainly could be that some of you Sagittarius have options, a couple different people here. You're in pursuit. I think a lot of you are going to be taking action in your love life after maybe, you know, again, some time on your own with the Hermit, kind of going within, figuring some stuff out. You dropped some conflict in the recent past. Maybe you were mind-effed, or you felt like somebody was hurting you, or just, you know, drama, all of that kind of stuff. And for some of you, somebody could be coming in that you're leaving out in the cold, Five of Pentacles, just to kind of clear the air, right? It doesn't mean you have to reconcile with them, but there could be something like that going on. So you could have somebody that you've been on the outs with, you had some really bad kind of fighting, petty energy arguments, or they hurt you in some way, and you're getting through that. And then you could have the option of somebody new as well. So let's see what's going on. Why is Sagittarius's energy the Ten of Cups with the Four of Swords in reverse? You guys seem like you're pretty happy. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of back and forth communication. Eight of Wands. All right. Again, somebody that maybe you distanced yourself from, you needed to heal. And with the Queen of Swords, with this person, you're going to have your guard up a little bit with that Queen of Swords energy. Could be somebody that you set boundaries with. We have a King and a Queen of Swords. So a lot of times for me, that can indicate possibly, you know, somebody that, again, you're a little bit detached from. I see communication coming in from this person. Now, coming into the reading, we've got this King of Swords with the Moon, Pisces, Cancerian energy. Why is this here for Sagittarius? King of Swords with the Moon. Yeah, and the Eight of Cups. Your intuition told you to walk away from somebody, but they're coming in to communicate. You guys may have detached from each other. You're going to receive some sort of communication, though, I'm telling you. What's this Eight of Cups? Yeah, judgment. They want to revisit something here. I really get, for some of y'all, it's just to kind of get some sort of finality, you know, closure, something like that. Some of you may go back to this person. What's this person's true intentions? The Seven of Cups. Why? Why Seven of Cups? With the Five of Cups. Yeah, see, they're missing you. Also, too, this person feels like you're moving on and you have other options, which clearly you're going to have other options here with this King of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want to lose you, Sag, and they are in the upright. I trust them, but I do feel as though you guys have been really closed off from each other. They're going to communicate something here. Why is the Hermit influencing? We've got Virgo energy with the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you guys have just pulled away from a particular person or love in general. You've gone within, done some soul searching, maybe thrown your energy into work, right? Your career, your money, but also working on yourselves. Why is the Five of Swords here in the recent past? It's in reverse with the Strength card. It took a lot of strength and courage for you to walk away from, probably like just some maybe arguments or drama, just kind of harsh energy. You laid down those swords and you held back. You didn't want any more of that, obviously. Yeah, you didn't completely trust a situation. You decided not to take a leap of faith. This feels very much like withdrawal from someone or a situation that you knew just was not good for you. And so you're just moving forward. You got Aries there. Why is the Knight of Wands here on your mind with the Two of Swords? Yeah, you guys are going to have a decision to make. I'm telling you, because you've got somebody riding in, but you've also got somebody else here that's interested in you. Some of you have already started dating someone else, or you're in a relationship, but you also have somebody coming in here to communicate something to you. Why is this Two of Swords here? It could be somebody blocked. Look, there's the Knight of Wands again. You might still find yourself kind of drawn to this person, attracted to them. Knight of Wands. Yeah, look at that. You guys are all over this reading. Temperance, that's you. Sagittarius. You just want peace, right? You want balance. A lot of you have healed from a connection. You're excited to move forward. For some of you, you've just blocked out the past because you are moving forward with someone else, but somebody that you've already dealt with is missing you. They have some sort of regretting letting you go or doing something to you. And it's all because now you have options. What's the Seven of Cups with the Three of Wands in reverse? Yeah, because you've turned your back on someone with the Three of Wands in reverse. I guarantee you, if you're, remember, past, present, future, everybody's on a different timeline. If you have not completely turned your back on somebody that was maybe inconsistent, you had some really kind of harsh words or harsh energy with, as soon as you do turn your back on that person, your options are going to start to open, not just in love, but you're going to notice in your life, things are going to start manifesting, but it will require you to turn your back on a person or a situation that just isn't manifesting in the right way. Yeah, you have to pull away, Hermit. And again, some of you have already done that, but you're still going to hear from them. But that's okay, because maybe you need that closure, right? Somebody's really, really thinking. They've gone within. The outcome here, we've got a King of Pentacles. What's this about? And then we'll dive more into how this person feels. What's this King of Pentacles about? And the Sun. A lot of happiness, a lot of change. You've got Leo energy there. You have somebody you already dealt with that's hoping to heal the connection with you. But I feel like you guys have a lot of happiness. This Ten of Cups. Now we've got the Sun. And it's all around a King of Pentacles. For those of you who aren't interested in love and are like, nope, I'm closing myself off to dating, this is just finding happiness within yourself, your money, your career. You're really building something here. Why is the Sun here? Yeah, look, see, Ace of Cups, telling you. Ace of Cups, a new love. Yeah, this might shock some of you to hear from this person that you've already had this history with. You've turned your back on. You will hear from them, but you're also moving on to new love. Also, there's somebody out there. It's a side story. This is very, very specific. Don't freak out or try to make it fit. If you are trying to get pregnant, we've got the Sun with the Ace of Cups. That can certainly indicate pregnancy. Also with that King of Pentacles, this would be for those of you who are already in an established long-term relationship. Maybe you're married, maybe you're not, but you're trying to start a family or have a baby or something like that. That's like maybe for one of you. All right. So I'm just saying, what's this Ace of Cups with the Sun? Yeah, the Lovers. Y'all have a new lover coming in, Gemini energy. But this also tells me there is that choice or decision that you're going to have to make when it comes to your love life. You've got somebody who wants to fix something, and then you've got somebody new coming in. What does this past person want with Sagittarius, though? What does this older energy want with Sag? What do they want? The Emperor. Regain control, possibly. Why the Emperor? We got the divine masculine Aries energy there. Why the Emperor? With the Five of Wands. Yeah. See, somebody that you've dealt with doesn't want you getting away. They know there's competition with that five. This is somebody, it's like my way or the highway. I'm getting kind of a possessive, controlling energy. Maybe you were married to this person with the Emperor. That's not for everybody, but I'm just saying, you've got somebody who feels you pulling away. Maybe they already know that you're moving towards a new relationship, or they can just kind of feel it energetically speaking. And they don't like that. What's this Five of Wands? Yeah, see, here they come. Knight of Swords. Be careful too. This person, it's like they want to come in and fix something, but at the same time, I'm getting this energy around them of maybe kind of starting a little bit of an argument or some drama here. There's a little bit aggressive energy, but it's so that they can still kind of keep your energy, if that makes sense. It's almost like they feel as though arguing with you or starting some sort of drama is better than losing you. That's what this feels like, Sag. What does this new person want with Sagittarius, though? This newer energy. Some of you have already met somebody. Others of you, it's coming. What about this newer energy for Sag? Male or female, Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is a very loving person. You know, the Queen of Cups is very kind, very generous with her energy, his or her. They're also going to view you as maybe being a little bit hesitant to offer the cup, the love. You have it. You're going to do it. But if you notice this Queen of Cups, that cup is still closed, right? But this person's kind and warm and loving. You know, the Queen of Cups brings a very healing energy as well. So I think this would be a very good move for you. This is somebody who will help you on your healing journey and is really here just to offer love and kindness. I'm digging it. I like it. All right, let's pull a couple cards and take a look and see what this past person feels for you. Again, just be cautious of that. Some of you need closure from somebody, and that's fine. Get that closure, but just don't let them start any drama to keep you from moving on. All right, let's take a look. What does this person want? This past person that Sag was dealing with, what do they want with Sagittarius? What do they want with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hey, private readings are open. My email is going to be below in the description box if you guys want to book a private reading. I'm taking a very limited amount here. So, and I'm not sure when I'm going to close them. So if you want one, you better book it. All right. What does Sag need to know about this person that they've already dealt with? What are their true intentions moving forward until the end of December? All right. Let's take a look. All right. What does this person feel for Sagittarius? What do they truly want? Give me some cards for this person. Give me some energy. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Why the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, they've been thinking. They're still invested with that Four of Swords. Because you've pulled away, though, it's driven them crazy, right? You're healing. You're kind of withdrawn, not doing much. They don't like that. And we've got the Page of Cups. So here comes that, like, apology. But again, I'm still feeling it's to keep you from fully moving on. What do they want with the Page of Cups? What do they want with this? We've got the King of Swords. There's that King of Swords again. Some of you are definitely connecting with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They want to talk. They're not going to come across as overly like emotional or passionate. They want to speak some sort of truth. But again, I'm just getting this kind of controlling energy. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Very possessive, controlling. You guys, this person is going to communicate with you, but again, it's mainly just to keep you stuck. They may even kind of detach after you respond to them. There'll be a little bit of an apology, but you're not going to feel like they're completely opening up. They're still going to be kind of closed off. But again, with that Four of Pentacles, this feels like somebody who just looks at you as theirs. Like, you'll move on when I say you move on. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is. There's not a lot of emotion there. There's not a lot of passion. They just don't want you going anywhere. And so I don't know if you told them or they know you're moving on or they just feel it energetically. But so just watch that. I don't feel like it's to come in and completely reconcile. It's just to kind of, unfortunately keep you from moving forward. All right, what about this newer energy? Some of you are already connecting with someone new, or you have somebody coming in December that you're going to be around, dating, talking to. Again, everybody's timeline is different, so keep that in mind. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Sag need to know? What kind of new energy? What does this newer connection, this new person want and feel with Sagittarius? What does Sag need to know, please? One more shuffle. All right, what does Sag need to know about newer connection here, new love? For my singles, what do y'all need to know? All right, what do we got? We got the 8 of Swords. We got the King of Swords. A King of Swords again. Man, some of y'all definitely have an air sign around you. The King of Swords, they could have air in their chart, but also this is just somebody who is very to the point, very direct. You know, they strategize before they speak often, and they'll try to detach a little bit. They don't want to come across as overly emotional, but somebody very intelligent. You could meet them at work with the 8 of Pentacles, or you do the same type of work. What else do we need to know about this newer energy, this new connection? What do they want? 3 of Wands. Some of you are at a distance from this person. There could be travel. What else? And we've got Judgment. Scorpio energy. Give me one more card. I like this person's energy though. I'm not hating on it. We got Strength. So Leo energy. This does feel like somebody who, again, is not going to be overly emotional. They try to kind of hold back their emotions. They're going to be more strategic, logical. This is a truthful person, though, I feel, with that King of Swords in the upright. This is somebody who gets right to the point, somebody that's, again, that's quite intelligent. With that 8 of Swords, why do I feel like you know this person? It doesn't, it's not an ex, because this is going to be newer energy, but I don't know if maybe this person approached you in the past and you just kind of put them at a stalemate. You weren't interested with that 8 of Swords. So they're a little bit in their head about approaching you. It could be because of work, or, somebody just put work and career ahead of a connection before. This wouldn't be like a full-blown relationship that you've had with this person. What's this 8 of Swords with this newer connection? And we've got the 9 of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. For those of you who just completely don't know anything about this person, they've been through it, right? I think that they're kind of pushing through maybe an old relationship they're leaving behind. They're definitely single, but this is a person who has been through a battle, and they've been a little bit stuck in their head about dating, but they're ready. We've got the King of Swords now. What's this about? With the Moon in reverse, this person's going to open up to you and reveal something. Again, very good at communication, getting their point across. Yeah, for some of you, this person, if you don't even like recognize them or know who this is somebody who's had their eye on you for a little while, and they're going to reveal that. What's this 8 of Pentacles? With the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's been very slow moving, maybe because of work, their job, your job, or you work together. But they're invested, and they've really been waiting to communicate something to you about their feelings, about wanting to get to know you, take you out. What's this 3 of Wands about? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the timing was off. The timing was just always off. And it could be that there was something above, or, that this person put before dating, right? They may have been involved in the past. You may have been involved. The timing was off. But now they're making that decision to move forward here and let you know how they feel. Judgment. With the 2 of Wands in reverse, you got Scorpio energy there. The 2 of Wands in reverse, they are a little bit hesitant that you're not really kind of thinking about them or dating. What's this 2 of Wands? Yeah, with the 2 of Swords in reverse, you may have turned this person down in the past. You weren't interested. So there is a little bit of that fear, but they're going to overcome that. They're going to go for it, right? Why is the Strength card here? Who is this person? We got Leo there with the Strength card, Cancerian, Pisces energy, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is my dating card. Again, maybe you work with this person, or somebody just put work ahead of love. But with the Three of Pentacles, this like, let's talk, let's converse, let's go out, let's grab coffee, right? They're going to overcome the fear. They're going to gather that strength and come forward. So again, for some of you, I'm getting, look, strength at the bottom of the deck again, Leo. So for some of you, Sagittarius, again, this is somebody that maybe had their eye on you in the past. You either completely shut them down or they just were not courageous enough to come forward and let you know how they were feeling. They may have been going through something, again, in another relationship that's over, or they knew that you were not available. There was something that was kind of in the way here. But I see you guys actually, you know, maybe go to lunch or grab coffee or grab a Pop-Tart. I don't know. But there's something where you guys are going to have a conversation here. You're going to start to get to know this person. It looks very promising. I love it. All right, Sag, I love you guys hard. Please like, share, and subscribe, and love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.